This video is on how to apply for a journeyman license. Before beginning, ensure that you have all of the information and the documentation that's needed. Let's review the options and what is needed for each. There are 3 options to choose. Let's review the options and see what's needed for each. Option 1, for currently licensed under the St. Louis County Plumbing Code as a sprinkler fitter or a pipe fitter, you'll need a state-issued ID, a current photo, and a current plumbing license. Option 2 entails completed a board-approved apprentice program, which means you'll need a state-issued ID, a current photo, a Department of Labor certificate of enrollment, or notarized letter signed by an authorized officer of the organization or company certified to conduct the apprenticeship program. Option 3, completed 7,500 hours of work in the license category that was selected. You'll need a state-issued ID, a current photo, a notarized letter from employer or employers, and supporting documentation of those 7,500 hours. Keep in mind that the Social Security number shall be redacted on any document received. Also for option 3, for each work engagement, submit a copy of the following: a W-2 form or equivalent proof of earnings and notarized letter signed by an officer of the employer who's describing the specific type of work that was performed, the total number of hours that such work was performed, and the dates of such employment. The letter shall include the name of the individual who performed such work. Keep in mind the documentation letter submitted under this option must total 7,500 hours of applicable related work during the preceding 12 years that are associated with the category of journeyman license being requested. All right, look closely at this screen. This is a sample letter. Whatever you do, please do not copy it word for word. If you can't see it very well, go ahead and see if you can make your screen larger and review what you have here. Again, just a sample letter, not to be copied word for word. Option 4, you must be licensed at least 1 year as a journeyman under the mechanical code and request to test under another category. You'll need a state-issued ID and a current photo. An HVAC service installer journeyman or an HVAC residential service installer journeyman shall not take the sprinkler fitter journeyman's license test unless the applicant has received the necessary sprinkler training and/or has the experience. One last note on the requirements concerning the current photo: don't wear a hat or sunglasses. Make sure that photo captures the top of your shoulders to the top of your head on a plain white background. Set your camera to the lowest resolution and size. Make sure the max file size is 100 kilobytes. Use JPEG format only. Take your picture in landscape or horizontal. In other words, if you're using a cell phone, turn it sideways. Save the photo with the file name as your last name and then your first name. For example, doejohn.jpg. And don't use any special characters within that file name. The file format for all other requested documents needs to be PDF. And keep in mind the application will be returned if these requirements are not met. Now, sign into the licensing portal with the username that you created previously. Up at the top, select Licenses. On this screen, select Apply for a License. Review the disclaimer and then check the box to accept the terms. Then you can continue your application. Select Mechanical License, Journeyman Mechanical License Application, Continue Application. In the Applicant section, click Select from Account, click on the record, then Continue. For the Employer section, click the Add New button to add information. A pop-up form will now appear so you can fill in the information. Make sure you notice that the name of the business is required. Click that Continue button. Continue application after the pop-up disappears. When it comes to the application details, select the license category: HVAC service installer commercial, HVAC service installer residential, pipe fitter, sheet metal, sprinkler fitter. Select the option that you qualify for. Selecting option 2 creates additional line items. Select the program completed, then continue application. As for supporting documentation, the option you selected in the previous step dictates the document requirements. This was addressed in the beginning of the presentation. Click Add to start uploading. When a pop-up appears, click on Add and locate the file to upload. After the file is selected, select Continue. Select the type of record that was just uploaded. After the file is selected, select the Add button and a pop-up reappears. Continue this process until all of your files are uploaded. Once completed, select Save, then Continue Application, which is not pictured on this screen. This page provides all the information you entered. Ensure that information is accurate and that the documents you uploaded are the correct type. The application will be returned for any required updates before processing. Click on the box and then Continue Application. Time now to pay your fees. Review those fees and then check out. Take this time to review the fees again, and you can either check out, you can edit them, or you can continue shopping. When you're finished, you'll receive emails notifying you of your application status as it's being processed. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching.